Yo! What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Prove Your Skill number 3 for a Blitz Stellar Cup 2023. This is the fall season, and we are on day 2 of Prove Your Skill 3. So right now, there are 16 teams left in the Prove Your Skill. I was mistaken in the last Prove Your Skill day, or yesterday I should say, for PYS 3 day 1. I was under the impression that only one team from each group was going to move on. At least I wasn't really sure, but that was my guess as to what was happening. Because for Prove Your Skill 1 and 2, that is how it was. But if we look at the regulations, which I didn't do because I assumed that they were the same, it says down here, first stage, 32 teams per group, 2 best teams of each group advance. So the top 2 teams from each group moved on, which means yesterday when we watched Purple and Hated playing against each other, Purple was not in danger of being eliminated, nor was Hated. They both moved on. They are chilling. They are doing just fine, Hated, Purple, and in fact, to my disappointment, I want to say, I mean, I'm kind of disappointed, just that we're not getting a lot of variety in the stream, but we are watching Hated and Purple play again today. Following Group 3, which does have Hated, Zen, Purple, and CRGGA, who did get renamed, in fact, although it doesn't look like it's showed up for everybody yet, but I don't know. For some it shows up that it got renamed, and for some it didn't. But anyway, that is the group that we'll be watching, and I can really quickly show all of the groups, I suppose. So let's go to the screen. And here we are, group number 1. The top 16 teams remaining for Prove Your Skill number 3 are Naps, Vin, Gosu, and Ghost for group 1. Group 2 has 7Elk, Crocked, 11, and 7x. This is what I think the most competitive group will be, personally. Group 3, 97354, which is the renamed of CRGGA. And then we have Zen, Hated, and Purple. And yes, we watched Hated and Purple play yesterday. Yes, we watched them play PYS 3 day 1. But this is what Wargaming gave me, and I'm not going to complain about it. It's like not a much variety, but I mean, they want this set to be streamed. I'm not going to complain, We get to see them play for a 3rd time. And then Group 4 is Reggie, Nexo, Straight, and THL, which I think will also be an interesting group to watch, because I believe Reggie is in 8th and Straight is in 9th. I'm not 100% sure about that. If I really quickly switch over to the leaderboards, yeah, Reggie is in 8th with 24669. And then if we go ahead and look, so I mean, here's all of top 8. No real changes at all. Joker, Origin, Pono Leverage already in. I love Gosu, Purple, Reggie. They've been the same top 8 since Prove Your Skill 1. They've all stayed the same, but between Reggie, which is at 24,700, and then Straight, 23,400. So there's a difference of about 1,300 cups between the two. But it could be significant if one team beats the other. I don't remember what the exact delta of points is for this one. But it is something just to think about. I don't have the thing pulled up in front of me this time, unfortunately. But again, 7Elk, Naps, and CRGGA also that were renamed. They're trying to come back here, but it's going to be pretty difficult for Naps and CRGGA to do that. And then 7x also not looking too great this season either. But that is the current state of the tournament, and again, we are watching, if it'll pull up, group number 3 here. So I don't know which match we're going to start off with. My guess is it's Hated Purple, but I don't know. I don't know what team I'm following today. Anyway, that is who we're watching. Those are your top 16 teams remaining. Only 2 teams from each group are going to move on, so 2 teams will be eliminated. The team that loses the lower bracket semis and the team that loses lower bracket finals will be eliminated. But we will see who that is, I suppose. Group 3. Anyway, we can go ahead and switch to the chatting scene. I'm about to get my invite soon, but also want to say hello in the chat to Grim Reaper, Mouse and Maniac, Mojays, what's up Mojays, Ominous, and OG Tank are already in here. Any idea if when Ghost will be playing? They will be playing tonight. I don't think I will be spectating them. And they're in a group that I just showed on stream just a bit ago. So you probably have already seen that by now. But yeah, welcome to the stream, y'all. Now I just want to really quickly check what time the first match is. It's at exactly 9 Eastern. Okay, and the maps are going to be Vineyards, Castilla. Okay, I like it. This will be interesting. Unhated Purple is what we were watching first. Fun. Okay, let me get that prediction set up. Okay. So yeah, Vineyards is an interesting map because it's quite asymmetrical. However, since it's the first map being played, both teams will have a chance to play on either spawn, which I think is totally cool and fine because these two teams have gone back and forth. This being an asymmetrical map, you know, one spawn could be dominant. South spawn, in my opinion, is much better. Hated's going to have it for game 1, but Purple will have it for game 2, so, you know, any spawn advantage just will get negated by that. Also, just so y'all know, if you are watching this stream, I am streaming live with a 3-minute delay to prevent teams from cheating and watching the stream to see where the enemy is and making plays based off of that. So 3-minute delay, which is standard. Sometimes people complain that it's too short. Sometimes people complain that it's too long. But it's a reasonable balance, and it's also the balance that Wargaming uses on their streams, so it makes sense for me to use their numbers. In fact, they've actually been streaming themselves covering the PYS 2, I believe, on Europe. Tolian herself is actually streaming one of the matches. I didn't watch the entire stream, but I did watch the beginning. It was Rejects versus Win that I believe I watched. I don't remember which teams it was. It was Rejects versus someone, but Wargaming does indeed stream those, and 3 minutes of delay is what they use, so that's what I will be using. Anyway, we can go ahead and switch to the correct icons, which I forgot to do just a bit ago, and training room, here we are. Previous Skill 3, Day 2. Vineyards for games 1 and 2. Now, Hated and Purple went back and forth a bit yesterday with some sweepy sets. So Hated defeated Purple on Alpenstadt 2-0 at the very beginning with lots of super heavies in their lineup, and it looks like they'd like to run some super heavies in this one as well. And then Purple came back afterwards and 3-0'd Hated afterwards. Faust was the third. This is the last game. I don't remember what the other map was. But Hated did not have the opportunity to run all of their super heavies that they like to run, and Purple was able to win that set 3-0. So first Hated swept and then Purple swept. We'll see how this one goes today. Vineyards is going to be game 1 and 2, and then again Tiebreaker in Castilla, which is an asymmetrical map, but whatever. Also, this is just a best of 3, so only 2 games for the winning team here. If Hated wins the first 2, Purple wins the first 2, we're not going to go to a third game. Looks like lineups are being chosen. Hated will go with potentially 3 super heavies. Purple keeping it. I'm used to them keeping it simple with meta lineups. You know, IS-7s and Chieftains is what they ran pretty much all day yesterday. But today, a little bit of a switch up. We've got some Krons. We've got a 907 with the Bat Chat. And a 2 and 5B with 1 IS-7. So only one of those meta tanks that they've been spamming so much. But 907 is an interesting pick. I'm curious to know why that would be picked over a T100 or a 140. Because the 907 does have tracer shells, and if they want tracers, I'm curious as to why they wouldn't go with a T100. And if they want DPM from a Russian med, why not go with a 140, which has almost 4,000? But either way, that's the Purple lineup. And Hated, they will be running a Mouse 2VK, so they are going to run some super heavies, which makes me think this is more of a town-based play, which is interesting because when you are on South Spawn, you have a ton of map control by going towards the hilly area, but it seems maybe town here for them, as well as 2 Bats and 2 Krons. So very interesting lineup for Hated. Not really one that I would expect from South Side, but here we go. Game 1 on Vineyards. And welcome to Vineyards. Number 1. Again, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Maybe I got too caught up in explaining things. I'm feeling a little tired today. I'm not feeling the best. So today's stream might be a little bit less energetic than most, but that's how it's going to be, unfortunately. A little tired today. Hated going for an immediate double B cap. Purple grabbing A, but the 2 bad chats from Hated will quickly get the base lead for Purple, but they are indeed not going for a full town play. Like I thought maybe they'd be pretty heavily into the town with 3 German super heavies, but in fact that's not the case. However, we are seeing interesting Purple plays here, going hyper aggressive with their Kronvons. They're going to be going straight for Selena and Ghosty potentially. Zaza getting spotted on the side though could be some big clip damage. Plus is getting shot in the side now. Zombie, Tyrannos putting in shots. Purple's getting bled out heavily, but Ghosty's taken plenty of shots as well. But Purple isn't fully covering them. 907 is up top trying to put in some shots, and Zaza actually taking a few, but Plus is about to get deleted. Hated's going to make a counter push here now. They've got their Kronvons in. Plus does get picked. Eric coming on in, so will Slime. Zombie trying to put in a big shot as well, but we actually have a very good push here from Hated, and Purple overextended with their triple Kronvons, and for some reason Purple is taking the time to grab the C base. Bit of a waste of time in my opinion, and even though they do get 1 kill on Zombie, they're about to lose their 3rd tank. All of their Kronvons are now gone. Hated quite nicely unified here. And Black Andrew, who is going to try to farm as much as he can here, is going to put in a couple more shots. Interestingly enough here though, I did mention how, Purple were down significantly on the tanks, but Hated is down on the hit points, which is quite interesting. K911 though getting deleted for 1500, missing the kill on Selena. Sinks is going to try to cut him off here, but K911 just lost all of his hit points there. And Sinks isn't looking for the kill on Selena, instead looking to see if he can sneak it on Zaza, but realizing that, Zaza's not going to give it to him. K911 and Selena are traded here, but that is quite painful for for Purple, losing a full health tank just to kill a 1-shot. So Ghosty and Zaza are trying to put their clips into Sinks. He should be able to pick up both kills here, to be honest with you. Does get the 1. Chix is going to get Zaza. Andrew actually taking off Tyrannos, so we are going to see a 3v2 here, actually, in just a moment. Zaza's still alive, and he's just trying to kite Sinks. Chix is going to try to put in the shot as Zaza goes for the kiting play, which good on him for being able to manage both tanks at the same time. And Andrew's just trying to run from Slime and Andrew. Hated are actually in a bit of a pickle now, though. They are down on the caps. They've got 2 German super heavies, and Purple has 2 mediums, or really a medium and a light tank left alive at the end of the game. Sinks is in the back here. Slime's trying to go for that kill, but Chick's stopping B. A and C are both taken by Purple. They're going to win this one on cap, despite losing lots of tanks in the opening. Hated's VK72 and Mouse a little bit too inflexible to wrap up the game, and even though I thought Hated had the advantage for most of it, Purple did clean it up. Having the medium and light take in the end, having that extra flexibility is quite useful for them. And Hated wasn't able to sneak the kill on Andrew, who did a very good job of keeping himself alive, which was definitely very useful for the team. And even though Eric did top with 3k, didn't compare to Andrew, who was able to farm 4,000 damage from his spot on the A base. And yeah, Purple's 3 remaining tanks able to clean that one up quite nicely. And they will take game 1 on cap management there. Although, really, they had the advantage with tanks in the end as well. We will swap spawns, and now Purple has the spawn with map control, which it is quite unfortunate for Hated that they lost on South Spawn, which is definitely the better one. So, losing that one definitely hurt. But they're going to keep their heavies. They're going to be running 3 VK72s now, getting rid of the mouse, adding a VK72. an IS-7 in replacement for one of the bat chats. And purple are going back to their IS-7. 2 and 5B instead of Chieftain, which honestly those tanks are relatively interchangeable in my opinion, so they're going back to the tried and true meta for the most part. And I mean, I don't see a reason to not do it. Having mobility on South Spawn is quite nice because again, you do have the control over the entire map, so the ability to make changes and respond, you know, that's kind of what is so strong about the South Spawn, is you cover so much area, it's all connected, you can make those rotations really nicely. So yeah, purple rocking 3 British heavies, 2 IS-7s, let's make that 4 British heavies with the bat chat as well. And no changes on the Hated lineup, so we are going to see game 2. If purple wins this, they move on right away. Hated already faces themselves on the loser's side of the bracket, which would be quite scary, but we will see how the set goes. Again, this is just a best of 3, so yeah, purple wins, they move on to winner's side. So welcome to the stream, Lomo and Sergio. Good to have you all in here. Welcome, welcome. And this time I'm going to see what purple does in the opening. I spawn on Hated, so I tend to, you know, be watching what Hated does in the opening because they're the team that I'm spectating. But will purple go? Yes, they're going for map control here. Tyrannos is going to quickly get into the A base, but we saw Chicks make this play yesterday. He's just going to go for a quick reset of the base. He should be able to get it. Is Tyrannos aiming it, though? He's slightly moved out of position. Tyrannos learned. Hated learned. He's hiding behind this rock. That is very clever from Hated's part. I'm actually very, very impressed with that play there. That was smart by Hated. I'm going to give that to them. They learned. They watched yesterday's set. They knew what Chicks was going to do with his quick bat chat running. And the fact that Tyrannos capped the base at that location is very intelligent. But Hated is all lined up at A here. Look at this. Their 3 VK-72s are all here to cover. Chicks is going to be rotating back around. No, not quite yet, but Tyrannos is taking C. So Hated getting A first. They're up by over 90 points, but they're also going to be taking... Oh, the reset as well. Sync's getting reset by Tyrannos while grabbing the base. That is nice. Hated are up a lot in the caps. They spot K911 rotating back around, though. Are they going to be able to put shots into him? I don't know. Slime isn't looking, and he's actually going to get shot on the side. No, K911 barely hitting the ground there. But, I mean, Hated should be paying attention to the fact that purple is bringing someone towards C. K911 fighting against the bat chat could be scary, because the bat chat, even though, you know, it's got a nice clip, it's a soft tank, and the 2 and 5B is known as a medium tank eater. And now with Chicks coming into support, yeah, they should be able to take C back without any issue. They're actually going to have shots on the sides of the Kronvons as well. And the Kronvons, of course, is very soft on the side. Could be some big HE shots. Or Hesh, rather, from K911's 2 and 5B. So, something to keep in mind. Also, the bleeds are continuing. Slime not in a good position right now. He's getting farmed by Chicks all the way out there. Yeah, unfortunate positioning here. You either got to be hugging the right side of this building, you got to be down a little bit lower. But 3 VK-72s is not easy to fit here, and Slime is even lower now. He's on 1200. And purple's about to make a play on A, and Slime is going to be the focus fire most likely if that does occur. Sync's trying to go for another shot, but 800 points here, and we are going to be seeing purple going for the flanking play. K911 is spotted. Chick's going to step on C. So Hated are going to get themselves surrounded here. Are they going to have to go for some sort of push? They're kind of trapped in the middle here, though. Eric going for a big shot on Platter, but shooting heat, so it didn't roll very high. Hated are making a move, though. They're going for Sinks. They're missing shots. Selena's bleeding a little bit. Sinks is not going down nearly as quickly as Hated might want him to. He's still in half health. Zaza's getting deleted fully. He's going to try to reload another shot, but Chicks is going to come in here. Yeah, Selena missing yet another shot. How are these Kronvons not killing Sinks? That is a big misplay. They're going for plus here. But Andrew going to try to sneak into the A base, which would actually be quite helpful for stopping the caps here. They are at 910, and they're going to try to get the kill on Platter as well, but we're seeing some issues from Hated trying to get kills. And Chicks, no, K911's going to pick off Slime. Now the points are only at 870. Purple's again trying to grab all of the bases. And Eric will go down to Chicks as well. Purple are just cleaning up kills here. Platter's still alive as well. Zombie not able to get that one. He actually gets the ram kill there. K911 trying to hit point share for Andrew. 900 points for Purple. He does get the kill. 910 though for Hated. They still need to bring back a lot of the points, and K911 is sitting on that base. Tyrannos is going to stop B here. Now he's going to go for the kill on Sinks. He only has one shot though. Is he going to be able to get the kill? 970 points for Hated. Will Tyrannos pick up the kill? Does he hit it? No, doesn't even get to fire the shot. Purple's going to win that one 2-0. Great cap management on their end. Hated tried to go for kills. They just didn't hit their shots. They didn't hit their shots. I mean, Sinks, he survived that game. That's not good. Right, when two Kronvons with full clips push a tank like that, he needs to be dead or a one-shot by the end of that, right? That's just, yeah, kind of a blunder on Hated's end, to be honest, for that unfortunate push. They did get surrounded a little bit, which gives them an opportunity to push on one of those ends, but unfortunately, yeah, they didn't get the kills. Also, speaking of kills, Chicks got 5 kills himself there with 4k damage. He is clearly the MVP of the purple team as they take that one 2-0. He did top damage this game. Andrew did it last game, but yeah, great plays from Mr. Chicks there. And Hated are sent to the loser's side with a 2-0 sweep. I guess we can take a look at the other brackets, maybe see which ones of them are done. I don't know if any sets would be done. This is a quick one. Also, welcome to Go Climb a Rock. Welcome, Lone. Tim. What is up? Find the mod for in-battle achievements, like damage dealt for PC. It is called Karashi's mod. I can show you the name in just one moment. I'm just trying to pull up the tournament here, but I guess really quickly, if I exit here, oh, I have a draw. Oh my goodness, what is this draw? What is all this? Oh, I have not opened this game, by the way. This is a lot of stuff. The Yo Stalker draw. I haven't put any gold in it. Let's just do it real quick. Put in like 50 gold, 100 gold, 30k credits, whatever. Some free XP boosters, I'll take it. Yeah, I'm not putting in 350 gold for the next draw. But you can see the bottom right here, it's called Mod Packs by Karashi. Just look that up. Karashi's mod pack. You can barely see it, but it's there. Website still has not loaded. That is vile. This website is incredibly slow. Whatever. Okay, but it looks like some groups have indeed concluded. So, Naps beat Vin, Gosu beat Ghost, Sevenok beat Crocked, Lev and 77X still playing. Seer GGA beat Zen, Purple beat Hated, and then Reggie beat Nexo, Straight beat THL. So this was actually not one of the faster, this is one of the slower sets. We just don't know 1177X. Which I thought this group was going to be competitive, so I'm not really that surprised to see this. But that's that, I suppose. But we've got a good bit of time until our next set. This isn't an invite, is it? No, okay. Look at all the defeats on my screen. This is literally just, I think, all of me spectating comp. I don't think I've played any games. No, this is CCRS Purple, and then this is Hated Purple. Yeah, all of these defeats are just spectating. It's quite funny. By the way, Uprising is now out, which is cool. Also, I guess I can briefly go over the event. So I got gifted like a bunch of free levels for this just for being a CC. If y'all didn't know, Wargaming employee Nikki Axwell, community contributor manager, he does all of that sort of stuff. He is moving on from Wargaming. Today was his last day. His parting gift to us was this Witch's Curse thing, us CCs. So I do appreciate Nikki for that, and I do have a soft spot for Nikki just because he was the person who invited me to become a community contributor. So definitely going to miss him, and just want to take this opportunity to say thank you, Nikki. I appreciate you, and good luck. You know, I don't know if you're watching this, but If you are, good luck, and thank you again for the opportunities that you've given me. But yeah, Nikki is unfortunately moving on. We will be wishing him the best of luck. But then I suppose, you know, we can also take a look at this event, and I don't know the most about it. I'm just guessing that, you know, so you earn points, these tank things, in order to level up. And how you earn them, I believe, is personal missions. Yeah, you get 100 each. Then if you buy the premium pass, you also get these special missions, which you can do. I believe you have to do them with the Halloween tanks. I don't know if that's true. Someone correct me if I'm wrong there. But where's the news? Let's pull up the news. For the special combat missions for the Drac-like in Helsing, Fairmidjaya, Forest Witch. So I think if you use the Halloween tank, you'll be able to do those missions. So yeah, okay. Okay, and then when you get these boosters, they're automatically installed, and they get you 500 glyphs. Okay. Cool. So just using those is useful. Alright. Well, we should probably be able to get the Forest Witch quite soon then here. As if we're one level away and just a couple boosters will get us there. Let's just put them on. And then this is just the rewards, tanks, camos. I don't like the camos. I don't like them. I think the tank will be interesting. I haven't played it yet. What are these? Collectible items, those are useless. Background? You can check out the background. Containers, don't care. And are these avatars? Do you get avatars? Let's take a look, I suppose, at what the rewards are. So, I haven't gotten anything crazy yet, it seems. I got this avatar. I can't really click on it. Level 30 avatar. Oh, this actually looks kind of cool. It's animated, and it's like a question mark being held up. That's actually really cool. I like that one. I haven't looked at this at all, really, to be honest with you. So you can level up with gold. And then there's a level 55. Oh, that's like a animated girl avatar for those of you who are into that. That's probably how Wargaming is getting people to spend money on this. In the background, level 60. I did see a picture of it, and it looks cool. Only issue, you can't really read my my win rate too easily. It's kind of difficult to read that, but it's a cool looking background. It's got the tank on it. And yeah, I mean, I guess we might as well activate these. It seems like win or lose, you get the same amount of stuff, so might as well activate them. And I'm gonna play some Uprising, so might as well activate the combat booster. And I should probably check what time this game is going to be. So we're going to be watching Purple versus I mean, the clan that got renamed. It looks like they are still named in some areas, so I don't know exactly how that's going to work. I don't know. But this set is going to be at 32, so I don't have that much time. So I should get right into a game. And why not play a Halloween tank just to have some fun with it, get into the theme of things. Let's play the Drac. It's got rewind. Good. I've got a chat message. It is just from my clan. And here we are. I haven't played Uprising in a while. This will be fun. For a while it was my favorite game mode. Is it still? Maybe. Could be. It's a good game mode. But yes, we will be gaming out in Uprising for a game or two. I don't know if we'll have time for two. Because these games tend to be a little longer, because, you know. Also, I'm already stuck driving. The speed boost you get is almost too much. And in a fast tank like the Dracula, I just couldn't control myself. Also, for some reason, I got fooled by that, thinking that, oh my goodness, he just got ammo-racked. He did not, in fact, get ammo-racked. I could have played the Magnate. Maybe I should have played the Magnate. It's not a Halloween tank, though. That's just a season tank. Let's play on this side. See what the Basato's got going on. He's getting blood trailed.
We didn't penetrate
he does. Rewind it. For some reason, my teammate not shooting. He just wanted to kill. Whatever, buddy. I find those players really weird. They just hold their shells to get the kill. Like, if you just shoot him, he dies faster. He puts less shots into us, which is a good thing. Our SMD is playing a little forward here. Don't think I like that. I'm gonna not help him. I can't help him. I'm gonna help out this side. He has rewind. Okay, that's good info. Barrow's shot at least twice. That's all three. He's dead. Unless that's fake, but I don't know if it's fake. It doesn't seem like it's fake. This Magnate does not seem to know what he's doing. I'm not going to waste my adrenaline on him. Doesn't seem useful. So we'll get that kill. And the Pharaoh is back. And he's got the ability where he goes invis once he's unspotted instantly. And he's going directly for me. Oh, and he's got that ability. Ouch. That's gonna suck. Good thing I can rewind it. And I can also deal plenty of damage to him while he's got that ability active. So we're gonna get a good amount of points here. Nice. And that guy got deleted very quickly. Nice. Who's this? 100Y. That's a scary tank. Won't lie. We're quite healthy right now. And we're getting him. We haven't died yet. So we've got all of our stuff. Arrow's on his... Oh shoot, I don't want to block my teammate. I should probably die soon. Let's do that. Let's see how much damage I can inflict. Before I do that, I can sneak this kill. Nope. Juke myself back around. Nice. The Dicker is back. Oh my goodness. Who is this behind me? That's the Magnate. Alright. Let's stop being cowards. You've got 700 points. Just do it. Just do it. Give me your worst. Oh, he's out. He's empty. Let's get this kill. Oh, I almost missed that because of the spin. Alright. I've got enough points. Kill me. I'm not going to be able to use them though, unfortunately. I was just too quick with it. You know what? We'll take double shot. I hate double shot. Least favorite ability out of all of them. Other than maybe Wolf's Ray, but it's fine. Before gambling stream. No, I don't like putting a lot of gold in. I bought 2 things, but once it gets to 350, no. Should replay from you have 3 times even though I don't have enough points? No, K-Dog, you need points. Otherwise, what's the point of me including points in the stream if I'm going to allow you to bypass them? And hard matches on Vineyards. Yeah, Vineyards is tough. Also, I'm going to get 1 shot. I did get 1 shot. Thankfully, I had that thing that allows me to rewind, you know. But he absolutely would have one-tapped me there if I didn't have that. I just decided to drive through the middle. And it didn't pay off. And now I'm struggling to have the accuracy to hit any shots at all. So this is really not good at all for us. Let's just drive in. Why not? It's more fun. Rewind that. There we go. Did he die? Don't know if he actually died. Oh no. Good. That guy's AFK. Oh boy. Poor guy. And their Tiger is still alive. Where is the Tiger? Yeah, this feels bad for them. Tiger got the kill over there. So he's somewhere back here. There he is. He's got Inferno and Double Shot and Jagged. He's gonna hurt a lot. But Rewind should be good against him. Don't hit me. Let's go. We'll rewind though. I don't know why I rewinded right in front of him. It doesn't make a difference. In fact, he kills me because of that, because it's Double Shot. Then it's pay to complete, which is dumb. I agree, that is quite dumb. I didn't realize that. If it's pay to complete, then yeah, that's actually pretty garbage. Well, Blitz same as what? No real similarities at all, other than the fact that you shoot tanks. Very different. No arty, much faster paced, much better balance according to the opinions of many. Better maps, less grindy. I find it a lot more fun. When the battle's gonna start, we already watched the first set. Next set starting in 6 minutes. So I don't have time to play another. That was kind of a boring game, I'll be real with you. A pretty boring game, but GG, I guess, wins the win. 9 kills and 7.3, not bad. OP tanks is what? Yes, but in general, much more balanced than PC. Energy 25%. I think Pen is 15% and alpha damage is 25. Yes. But Killer, we're watching competitive Blitz, and I'm just playing battles in between. But we probably are getting our invite soon to the next set. I got a Soul Crystal collectible item. I don't know what that is. I don't know what I just got, y'all. A Soul Crystal collectible item. Oh, you can change it for 1,000 free XP. That's useless. Okay, whatever. And I'll just hold on to it. I don't need free XP. But yeah, we're about to be watching Killer some competitive World of Tanks splits. So if you would like to watch that and kind of see how it maybe differs from World of Tanks PC, could be interesting. And we are watching. Unfortunately, the clan got renamed, but it didn't fully work. I don't really know how that's gonna be, but I did make a random logo for these guys. 97354 versus purple. Yeah, no, Killer, I understand your RNG question. Alpha damage rolls are plus or minus 25%, but I believe pen rolls are plus or minus 15. 10 or 15, I don't remember. Dispersion, pretty similar. Camo is the same, spotting is the same. I think this game is more engaging, but that's just me. Anyway, next set going to be starting in just a bit. It is, oh, I mean, I guess I can do the prediction, unless someone already has. No one has, so we'll do it for 5 minutes or so. There we go. Okay, and we can show things that it looks like COGGA hasn't quite shown up yet, but I just made a random logo for them. Okay, they're pulling up now, but we are going to be on Yukon for games 1 and 2. This is a best of 5, y'all. The remaining sets for this preview skill will all be best of 5. And yeah, Yukon will be the map for games 1 and 2. It's asymmetrical. There are 4 capture points. Excuse me, sorry, having a little bit of a hiccup here. 4 capture points, asymmetric, and Pretty rotational in my opinion, but again, this current meta is quite brawly, can be quite aggressive, so we may see a lot of aggression. Also, Killer, you may recognize a lot of tanks from World of Tanks PC are meta here. Main meta tanks are IS-7, Kronvon, and Chieftain, which, from what I understand, this tank is not a tank on World of Tanks PC, Chieftain Mark 6. It's different than the T95 Chieftain or whatever that tank is. Mouse is also usable, and looks like we're going to be seeing a mouse and a VK72 for the purple team. They're all showing up still. We've got about a minute and a half until the games start. Yeah, both teams are still kind of turning up with all of their players, but T57 being used for the 97354 team, and that is not a common pick. That's actually, is that the first one that we've seen all season? It might be. We may have seen one or before, but strong tank, 3-shot autoloader with very good penetration and also quick damage output. Purple, of course, using the Mark 6 and the IS-7, which have reactive armor and tungsten shells, respectively. Then the Mouse and VK, of course, having really good hit points. Mouse having respectable DPM, the VK having high alpha damage. They're all meta tanks for a reason. What is going on, though? Both teams are only playing with 6. What's going on there? Does 97354 only have 6 players? What is this? They only have 6 players, and it seems like Purple is agreeing to fight them with 6. Yeah, I'm receiving DMs about that, actually. Yeah, 97354 only has 6 players, and Purple are agreeing to match them in a 6v6. So normally, this is a 7v7, but since Left's team only has 6 players today, it looks like Purple is agreeing to play a tank down. So this is how I guess it's going to be for the set between CRGDA and Purple. Here's Yukon. What's up, Austin? What's up, Mona? And here we are with Purple versus 97354, which I guess I can refer to as Red Team. But yeah, this is the first time in my career that I've seen a 6v6 played out here, but again, respect to Purple for being willing to play a tank down, despite the fact that, you know, they could easily win this set by being a tank up, which would put them in the grand finals for the day and also move them on to day 3 automatically. But instead, choosing to fight on even ground, again, I can respect that. They think that they can beat them fair and square. Red team going for an immediate capture of the B base. Purple going to drive right through C in order to get better map positioning, but Red team is just going to be pushing immediately with their IS-7's Krons right behind, going for some sort of aggressive play. Awkward crossing here from Interstellar, but not punished for it. Chicks not going to spot him. He's going to get lit himself, but we are seeing a big push into Plus, taking a lot of damage, but now Tiger E100 could get surrounded here. Plus is taking a lot of damage, though, and then Jensen and Xenon coming in from behind. Plus has got to actually bail himself out of there. He is going to back behind the corner, though, get himself safe, and now Tiger E100 being the source of, being the focus of the push here. Andrew with the nice shot in from far away. Chicks could go for a little ram here, but doesn't look like he's going to worry about it. Instead, K901 going for the HE shot. Red team going for a counter push into Platter and Plus, and Jensen activating his consumable here to increase his accuracy. He's going to put in 2 shots, Plus barely getting around the corner, but Interstellar will pick him off. However, Ripple is pushing directly into Celestial, and they should be able to get this pick quickly as well. They just need to do it fast because Chicks, Andrew, K911 are a little bit disconnected from the Red team who are pushing into Platter. However, not sure how the Red team can continue this push. Washed is being 2v1'd right now. Xenon not looking quite good either. He's fighting Andrew. Andrew does pick up that kill. Was that a fire? I didn't notice. Interstellar is going to try to clip out Andrew, and he will get the clip, but Now he is far away. Oh, he bounces the shot somehow. Hit this one, please. At least he gets the kill, but he's going to go down quite quickly. It's a K911, and we can watch Jensen, I suppose, fighting against Platter, activating the adrenaline to increase his reload. He's going to go for the ram kill, though. And Wash gets killed by K911. Andrew will pick at the last one. Purple's going to go up 1-0. Clean win there. Really just an all-out brawl, and 97344 did have an interesting initiative by going for that early push, but they kind of split themselves out. The Kronvan, as you saw, is like a very awkward path. And Purple having that mouse is really useful for just spearheading that push. VK72 doing lots of damage because of that alpha. And overall, just running more survivable tanks than Red Team did. Not a whole lot of survivability on their side. But that's game one. And Red Team have plenty of opportunity to bring it back. No, Purple is going to put their 7th player in, though. Maybe Sinks was just sitting out for a game, but Purple are going to bring all 7 players this time around. It's not going to be very easy for the Red Team to win this one. Now that Purple is at full force, and they're rocking lots of German super heavies here. They, of course, have very strong armor right now in the current meta. Difficult to deal with. And it's when you're tank down, what do you do? Right? Looks like they're going to run in a 4005 in attempt to try to get some burst damage, try to sneak a quick kill. 4005 in World of Tanks Blitz being a 4-shot autoloader. Are Purple going to sit someone out anyway just to kind of give an even fight despite having all 7? They're moving in and out of memeing. I don't really know what their plan is, but 30 seconds until game 2 on Yukon here. What's up, Savage? Welcome. Yeah, unfortunately, this is not a great example of introduction to World of Tanks Blitz competitive, but these are two mid-upper level teams, I would say, playing against each other, but unfortunately it just looks like one of them is completely down a player. Purple is not going to show any mercy, and so we're just going to be seeing a straight up 6v7 here. Yeah, this is not what I would expect from this team to be missing a player entirely. Looks like their captain isn't even here, which is interesting. So big yikes. Attack defending. No, if you grab these capture points, you start earning points over time. And the more capture points you earn, the more points accrue, the faster that you gain points. And the first team to 1,000 wins. You also gain points by getting kills. And if your tank dies, you lose points. So those are the ways to win. Either reach 1,000 or get all kills. So I'm curious to see what the 4005 does here. As you can see, 4-shot autoloader. And they're running 2 Kronvans and a VK as well, so they've got a lot of punch on their team. And they're all lined up, ready to put shots in, but the 4005 is a little bit behind. It's a soft tank, of course. And as soon as Purple spots it, that's going to be their target, but they are trying to sneak in a few shells here just to weather Purple down. Also, Washed getting on the A base. He will capture it slightly before Purple gets B, so cap lead in favor of Red Team. However, I don't think it's going to matter a whole lot. When you're an entire tank down, I mean, look at Andrew right here. He can literally just do nothing. He's just going to sit on D, and even him sitting on D doesn't matter because the rest of the map's just a 6v6, right? So Purple has the free opportunity to just bring a tank around to do whatever they want, and they'll still have an even matchup otherwise. However, Plus is bleeding quite a bit. He seems to be bleeding a lot in these past few games, but 97354 don't really have a very easy play. K911 bouncing a shot from Tiger E100. The shots are not connecting. Interstellar going for a flanking play. He's going to try to kill Plus. Going to need some good rolls for it, though. 453 being required with a 400 average damage. No, he hits Sinks instead. Tiger going to go for the kill? No, Washed hits the kill. So Red Team do get the first kill, however, it's just a 6v6, and they're still down 3,000 hit points, and they lose Jensen. 5v6 now. Interstellar not looking good. Andrew going to put in a shot. Sync's gonna look for one instead. No, he's gonna go down first, but Tiger incredibly low. Interstellar gonna try to get around K91, who tries to ram kill him. Doesn't quite work out, but Andrew sneaks the kill. They pick up Interstellar as well. So it's a 3v4, but 2,000 hit point differential. And Xenon just unloaded all of his shells. He's got an empty clip. And the 4005 is just a sitting duck at this point. The big ram. Andrew missing the shot somehow, though. I don't really know how that one happens. You're literally missing a barn from point blank. So I don't know what happened to Andrew there, but Purple will kill Celestial. Washed is in a 2v1. And Xenon finally reloads his clip, but Andrew's just got too many hit points. He's not going to be able to get the kill, even though if he puts in all 4 shells, which he only puts in 3. And now Washed, surrounded by 2 tanks. Andrew all the way on the other side. Just going to sit in the A base? No, he's going to get himself in here to try to win this one a little bit faster. Purple going to go up to a 2-0 lead. Xenon saying it was worth a try. Trust, I agree. If you're down a tank, you need to be taking risks, and playing a Clipper in order to see if you can sneak a quick kill is not a bad idea in my opinion. I do respect the idea, however, didn't seem to make a diff this time around. Purple going to go up 2-0. R.I.P. Everyone's saying, gentlemen tanking so wholesome, Purple honorable. I think they were just missing a player. Now they're going 7v7. That's good memes. Yeah, and they have an 8th player now spectating. That is tough. How do you not have 7 players? That's not a common thing. What is up, Crow? Welcome to the stream. Abdullah saying, why both teams don't use a little tank like a Bat Chat to scout? Well, if you use a Bat Chat to scout, you know, you do have the advantage of visibility and everything, but you lack the extra, you know, hit points and armor that, you know, if the other team pushes with 7 heavies into your 6 heavies, Bat Chat's not going to have a lot of effectiveness there. It can try to farm out from the side, but it's also, again, incredibly soft, and, you know, it makes it easier for the other team to push through you, if you know what I'm saying. So you got to balance out the lineups. And especially if you are CRGGA, your red team, you just don't have the ability to, like, afford a soft tank that could get picked off quickly. Anyway, we're moving to our next map, which is a Naval Frontier. A nice even map. Not that it really matters in a 6v7, but again, red team gonna give it a good try. Running the 4K5 again, I mean, it's a risk you really need to take if you're them. Because winning a 6v7 against Purple, which is a top 8 team this season, not really something that you can do on, you know, with an honest strategy. So they're going for some cheese. So let's just set a stinky. Pickle, if you could clip it and send it to me, that would be good. Because I didn't see it, but I can send in a report. Anyway, here's our next map, Naval Frontier. In Game 3, third and final game potentially, if CRGGA doesn't wake up here with the 7th player to fight back. This is not looking good for them. They're going to be going mostly to the middle, interestingly enough. Not going for map control on either side. Purple going to be playing a lot in the middle. Oh boy, they're going to meet K911 here. Celestial getting into the B base quickly, but Purple missing the shot. Celestial missing the shot. Some sloppy play here, but Celestial backing up a bit too far. Andrew putting in a shot. Chick's putting in a shot. He's going to try to grab the B base right from under Purple's noses, but it won't be easy to do. And Platter might try to put in a clip. No, Plus is going for something. Doesn't get the reset, but he gets himself in a sneaky position. If you've never seen this used before, you know, once you get in here, it's pretty difficult for the other team to dig you out, but Celestial's just in trouble. He's getting clipped out by Chicks and Platter up top. He is dead immediately. They went for a risk, it didn't pay off, and even though they bled Chicks pretty hard, Not looking good. It's now a 5v7. Team's down 3,000 hit points, and even though they do have a capture point, you know, they're missing the entire middle right now. K911 who pushed through the center, and red team doesn't really have a whole lot going for them. They're trying to make plays on Sinks here, rotating both Kronvons and the 4005 up to Sinks, who pushes forward. He meets Interstellar. He's going to try to put in his shots here, but Xenon's going to get spotted as well. Yeah, you got to back up here, Sinks. He does have support from Andrew, but I don't think he's going to survive. Andrew's going to try to cover him, get in the front, and clip out Xenon, but he's taking a lot of damage for it as well. And they're going for Andrew here and not trying to get the kill on Sinks, realizing they can just clip him out instead. Over on the other side, though, I guess I should have shown this. Purple did get the kill on Washed, because the entirety of red team kind of abandoned the center, and so the tank has died. Tiger 100 is going to die quickly as well. They do kill Andrew. Sinks is the next target. Xenon getting snuck up from behind. Yeah, Kron's going to have him. Xenon might be able to put in one more shot, but he's toast. Gets traded off here, and now Purple do have the tank advantage 5-3. Blood are going to back off, though. Interstellar and Jensen could deal some damage to him. They're just going to get the kill on Tiger. Instead, all of Purple is together. Interstellar is going to sneak around for the kill on Platter, who's on 839. Missing the first shot, though. You're going to need some good rolls to get this. That's not a good roll. You need a very high one. 462? Not quite. Interstellar's not going to be able to pick up that kill. Jensen up top missing his own shots. And, yeah, that's game number 3. Purple are going to take this set 3-0. Unfortunate for red team to not have all 7 players, as it could have been a more competitive set, but, you know, who's to say? Who's to say? Very unfortunate from them. Almost wish I could play for them, but that is unfortunate. But that is what it is. 4 and 4005. I do play that tank a lot. Anyway, that's that set, and I should have one more invite, so we're gonna have to go back to the chatting scene as I get the next one set up. We're gonna be watching Hated. Hated defeated Zen. Ooh. RIP Zen. I was going to be watching the winner of Hated Zen versus the loser of Purple CRGGA. But yeah, I don't see CRGGA winning this set just because they only have 6 players. That'll be difficult. It's doable. They beat Zen with only 6 players. I will say that. They only had 6 players and they defeated Zen anyway. So they kind of rolled through them regardless, which is kind of nuts to think about, to be honest, but at the end of the day, Hated and Purple are a different caliber of team. So we'll get this set up. Hated on the left. 97354 on the right. Cool. Possibility for a draw. In practice, not really. Unless no one shoots each other at all and both teams don't cap and just sit still for 7 minutes. But tiebreaker is based on cap points and then damage dealt, so I don't think so, unless somehow the odds of rolling damage, you know, as long as someone steps in a capture point, there's not going to be a draw, basically. That is how Supremacy mode works in practice, because it's not possible for teams to both reach 1,000 at the same time, to my knowledge. Don't think it's possible. For Christine passings of an draws or no shot. I don't think so. Not in Supremacy. Maybe in Encounter, but in Supremacy, I don't think so. I don't think that's happened. If you could show me something, I would love to be proven wrong, but I don't think that's ever happened. Anyway, here's 97354 versus Hated. Hated already lost to Purple, so if they have a rematch against Purple, it could be tough for them, but Hated having favorable map this time around. They love to play their German super heavies, and Middleburg is a great town map where there's 2 base capture points in the town and only 1 on top of the hill. So if you can control a town and have 2 base caps, that puts a lot of pressure on the other team to make a move. And the other team already has only 6 players to begin with, so having to push into 7 tanks, very difficult. I'm actually really interested to see what the hit point difference is going to be between these 2 teams at the beginning of the game. That'll be quite funny to see. Because CRGGA, who I believe are going to be blue team this time around, they have a VK72, so they'll have some hit points, but Hated running 3 mouse, 2 VK72s, a VK90. I can have a ton of hit points. That'll be good memes. 1 bat chat for spotting as well. I do like that. Keeping 1 tank in there for flexibility because they know that they're going to be a tank up, so yay. Kron has been meta for years now. Yeah, they keep changing the Kron, but it's never gone out of meta since it got introduced, which is interesting. It's a very good tank here. It's an auto reloader on World of Tanks Blitz, and I believe on PC it's just an auto loader, if I'm correct. It's just a 4-shot clip. Here it's a 3-shot auto reloader, and it's sort of slow, but it has a special consumable where you get super speed boost, and it actually can be quite quick in that time. Anyway, I think we already know, by the way, for where Hated's going on this map. Again, this is a town-based map on half of the screen, hill on the other half. And so, you know, with all these super heavies, that looks like town to me. So the fact that they'll be able to storm through the town, get 2 capture points, and then dig down and force the other team to make a play will be very difficult to beat. Because they'll be gunned down and they'll have to chew through all of those extra hit points and go through all of that armor. That'll be a challenge. But if they pull it off, I'd be very impressed. They beat another team 6v7, so we'll see. Anyway, we can go ahead and introduce the map Middleburg. I'd increase the sound on that one. The volume. Here we are. Arno says, I feel sorry. Look at the hit point diff. 19k versus 15k. CRGGA has to punch through 4,000 extra hit points with 1 less gun. Also, funny thing to note here, Selena spawning up top in the VK72. The super heavy spawning up here. Jensen does spot him. But yep, looks like blue team pretty much all going up top. Red team pretty much all going down except for Selena, who's spawned up here, but unfortunate. They also spot Tiger E100 all the way back here, who's trying to cover the A base by himself, which is honestly not a bad position to do it. Selena and Tyrannos are going to be holding up top as blue team does push through. Jensen did take 1 hit already. Selena's gonna push in a big one there. But I do like the play here, pushing right on through. Might as well, right? They're going for Tyrannos, who's hiding in the corner. The goal is to try to prevent him from leaving. I'm honestly not sure why Hated kept a tank here in the first place, as they knew exactly what was going on. However, they're just pushing directly into Tiger E100. Even though Ghost did kind of get trapped, it looks like blue team did kind of trap spawn a little bit with Xenon trying to put in a shot as well. It's not going to save Tiger. However, Tyrannos is trying to run away. He's going to try to put in 1 more shot. Celestial will pick him up. Tyrannos does go down again. I think that was a mistake on Hated's part to even leave him up there in the first place. I think that, you know, if he did any sort of spotting and knew exactly where they were going to go, it would be a very easy decision to, you know, to have him run. But instead, Selena's getting tracked here. Not going to have a fun time. He's going to try to put in 1 more shot here. Did Eric just get wrecked in a mouse? CGG is winning right now. They're even on tanks, and they're about to get the kill on Selena. What happened to Eric? Eric got ammo racked. How many hit points did Eric get ammo racked for? That's insane. CGG are going to win despite being a tank down? It's a 5v4. They're winning. That is big yikes from Hated. Granted, ammo rack. Unlucky. That happens sometimes. It's not very common in Blitz, especially not in a mouse. I don't know if I've ever seen a full health Amarak in a mouse before. So I don't know what health Eric was on, but I was just watching Selena get nuked, but... What the heck? Now Zaza's in a bit of a pickle himself here. There's a Kronvon who can put in 1200. 60 TP you can put in 600, although he missed. Looks like a lot of shots are missing. Zaza missed his own shot. He's just going to try to go for the kill on Xenon here, but blue team actually going to be rotating Washed into the mix, and I do like that play. And your Stellar is going to help out as well. They're just going to try to sneak this kill in. Celestial trying to stop the B base. And Hades just leaving Zaza to die here. Kronvon's going to put in his full clip. Washed in the IS-7 going to put in a shot. Zaza's not surviving this one. And they're still trying to get the kill on Ghosty. Celestial stopping the base here. Actually, doing a quite good job at it, I may add as well. Using Zombie as like a body blocker here. Who scrapes him off. Slime's going to put in the shot. Zombie needs to hit his. But no, he bounces the shot. A-base is being stopped. Jensen's going to go for Ghosty here. And CRGG is about to win a 6v7 game against Hated. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely insane. It had stopped the bases, but... Or they stopped base B, but now... Blue team is winning on the capture points. They've got 2 bases. It's a 4v2. And now base B will also be stopped by Jensen. Slime and Zombie driving forward in their mouse, but... That's it. Hated lose game 1. That is... Yikes. Slime does get the kill on Xenon, but for what? I did not expect that outcome, but... Oh my. That is tough. I want to know how many hit points that Amarak was for. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I'm gonna watch that back really quickly. It's about to reoccur on stream live. He's full health. Oh, okay. Wasn't a full health Amarak. He got hit twice. His Amarak got damaged. And then he got exploded. Okay, so that makes sense a little bit, but he got nuked. Yeah, I wish I could have caught it on camera, but Eric got full health in like 2 seconds. CRG loses another tank. Are they down to 7v5? No way. No way, right? What? Who'd they lose? Who'd they lose? They lose... They lose Tiger E100. Tiger E100's gone. The tank who died very quickly for the team is gone. Even though they won the game, and now it's a 7v5? What is going on today, y'all? This is such a mess. Hey, it loses a 6v7, now it's a 5v7. I've never seen anything like this. This is goofy. This is goofy. Well, game 2, Hated versus CRGGA/97354. This is a meme set, y'all. This is a big meme set. That is hilarious. That is funny. 7v5 now. Tiger 100 rage quit after dying quickly that first game. But they still won. This is unlike anything I've ever seen. This is such a meme. Absolutely. What happens when you think 67 is easy when... Yeah, yikes. That's all I can say is yikes. 8 is going to be playing this one a lot more carefully. Sending everyone to A makes sense. Being smart with their bat chat and not making stupid plays hiding in the corner for some reason all the way over there. Not where you play a bat chat, especially when the only medium/light tank in the game, out of all the places you can run around on the map, having the highest V range and the highest mobility, you choose to sit in a corner and die. Questionable. I don't know what Tyrannos is doing. He's crossing now as well. Could get himself nuked for that. He's very lucky that CRGGA wasn't pre-aiming that, which they absolutely should have been. But not good light tank play from Tyrannos, I've got to say it. He's a homie, but that was very questionable play. However, you know, does it really matter? Hated is now up 7,000 hit points, 2 tanks. They've got 2 bases. Why do anything at this point? Just like let the other team push. It makes sense. Xenon hiding all the way in the corner here in the E5. He's not even a threat. You don't even have to think about him. You just chill in the town. They're going to have to push in eventually, right? You've got nearly 8,000 hit point advantage. There's no way you lose this, right? I know there's Ammo, Rex, and Blitz as well. It's not nearly as big of a thing. Keely, you're coming in potentially the goofiest set that I've seen in a long time. Tyrannos is going to pick up the kill in Celestial, though. Well played there. No, missing the kill shot. Come on, man. You're playing competitive. You got to be getting those. He's just ignoring Jensen. What is this? What is this play? I mean, he's lit on fire. What is this play? Celestial does fall, but Tyrannos takes a free clip. Instead of running, he's going to get full health. This is a very questionable play. Xenon trying to make a play in. He's going to meet Zombie. Hello. Nice tracking shot. Prepares the kit. Loads adrenaline. Tyrannos does fall, getting full health by Jensen and Interstellar. Very goofy play again. Zombie getting lit on fire. But Slime's going to move on. I mean, it's a 6v4. What are you going to do? Ghosty gonna get the kill? No. But Slime will. Or Zombie will. 5v3. Zaza died as well, I missed that. But Eric covering the B base. Selena trying to stop Jensen from making too much progress on A. He's gonna step in. Will it make much difference? Not sure. Hated with their mouse, they're kinda gonna ignore B. And yeah, this one is a Hated dub, even though the hit point diff is only 5,000. It was like 8,000 to start, 7 or 8,000. Eric missing, easy shot, but Ghosty getting the kill from behind. Hated's gonna win that. There's no shot that you lose a 75. That doesn't happen. Yeah, no, Killer Amorex are not nearly as much of a thing in this game. The only tanks that really get Amorex are the Chieftain and the 60 TP, which are somewhat meta tanks. But the mouse just got unlucky because it got damaged and he didn't fix it, so he just got nuked. Anyway, sets 1-1. We're on Lagoon now. Blue team still only has 5 players. Maybe died so hard his device died too. I don't know, man. Yeah, this is a mess. Alright, see ya, Killer. Take care. Welcome to the stream. And appreciate the follow. And as well from Final Slayer, thank you for the follow too. Anyway, Lagoon, not a super heavy map, so Hated aren't going to be able to spam the super heavies like a town map, but they're still going to run a few. CRGGA running as flexible tanks as they can. Cheetah i7, Superconk Kronvon, standard picks. Superconk a little bit less so. I would probably play another Chieftain or Toon 5B, but fair enough. Hated will still run 4 German super heavies on this map. Not a map that I would expect it. Lagoon is a lot more rotational, but or it can be more rotational. It's not always, but they're still going to be running 6 thick heavies. Emily's not fast at all. The only mobile tank in this game is the Bat Chat. Although you may not even be running a Bat Chat. I don't know how to feel about this, but fair enough. Yeah, Bat Chat. Okay. Well, here is game 3 on map Lagoon. Game 3 going to start off with Hated driving right through the middle. Are they going to go for a quick B-cap rush? Looks like blue team might be going for a B-cap rush. Jensen's going to spot through the middle. A light Tyrannos, who could actually take a couple shots in the rear. No, he gets around, but Zaza getting detected as well. And it looks like we are seeing Hated, who were initially planning on going directly for a B. Now they're just going to keep going, and Jensen's just going to hit shots, activating his reticle calibration to get better accuracy, putting 2 nice shots into slime. Now getting shot in the side from the Bat Chat, who puts 2 shots in there. He's going to take one. But Hate is just going directly in here. The Kronvon's I7 getting surrounded. Zombie putting his shot in. Celestial up top, though, will have some nice farms on Zombie and Eric, but Celestial himself getting flanked out by Ghosty. Celestial would win that DPM battle, and he has reactive armor as well to prevent him from taking this hit. Xenon going to help out as well, so that's actually going to be a double team here, but Hated will continue to push in on Jensen, who takes another hit. He's going to take another from Selena, missing that one, but it's not going to matter. Hated are just pushing directly in. The Bat Chat making his way around. Tyrannos doing a good job of getting his gun in the game this time around. Selena should pick Interstellar off here. Ghost is still alive, despite getting 2v1'd initially. Celestial turned himself around for Zombie here, and I'll pick up that kill, but Interstellar falls. Tyrannos has Celestial's rear. And Xenon struggling to Ghosty, bouncing that shot. And we are going to see Celestial fall momentarily here. Eric's just shoving him around, playing with his food a little bit. Zaza's not even looking at him. Going for the kill on Xenon instead, and they're just messing with Celestial. They're just messing with them. All staring. HE's. He activates his reactive. Zaza says hello. And yeah, they're playing with their food. Tyrannos goes for a ram. I didn't even see that one coming. Zaza goes for a ram. They're all ramming. They're just death by touching Celestial. Pin him into the corner. Nope, Celestial's just trying to back up even more and more. He's on 24 HP. Doing damage the best he can, but he's about to have to back up into a hill. And this will be his last moments here. He's gonna go for the ram kill. Zaza still saying hey. And yeah, congrats, Hated. You beat a team that's down a tank. Good job getting the ram kill there. Very good play there. Very funny. Only one more game here. If I were Hated, I wouldn't be wasting any time with these games, because the longer you draw them out, the more time you give the other team to get more players on. So definitely get yourself in and just end the game. I should play 41. I know Tyrannos is not a bad player, but I definitely didn't think his plays were great on the first map. Lagoon, he played fine, though. He played just fine. Anyway, game number 4 will be here on Lagoon again. Spawns, swap, and yeah, looks like blue team's kind of given up with their lineup. They're running an assortment of tanks. Minotauro, memes, 50B, not really memes. It's a good tank, but there's no strategy with this lineup. Normally you run the 50B when you have a good plan for it, and I don't see the plan for this. 777, also a good tank, to be honest. Not nearly as good as some of the other heavies with the meta, but not a bad tank if you evaluate it in a vacuum, I suppose. But again, I don't really understand the lineup here, but it's a 75. Do they really care about their lineups? I don't think they do. They did running German super heavies. They throw a 263 in the mix. Tyrannos running that instead of his light tank. I respect it. 263 is nice for, you know, the updates. But it looks like 97354 didn't ready up with their 5th player, and you need 5 to ready up and play. And they lose by default on virtue of not having 7 players in. So, GG's. Also, am I getting I got the tank here. Interesting. I only played one game to my knowledge. Am I gaining points for each of these? Am I using my boosters somehow? What's going on? I thought I only played one game. They're all gone. Where'd all my boosters go? What? Is it... What's going on? I swear I just had a ton of boosters. Are they all gone now? I don't know. I'll do it in the room. I won't worry about it right now. Honestly, as long as I get the tank, I'm fine, because I didn't see anything else that I really cared about so much in this event. Anyway, we've got the rematch of Purple versus Hated. You have played each other previously. This will be another best of 5. And the maps will be Port Bay for games 1 and 2, as the rest loads in. Naval Frontier for 3 and 4 if it comes to Rockfield as the tiebreaker. Now, Purple have not yet lost a game today. They 2-0'd Hated, they 3-0'd CRGGA. And now their opportunity to complete the sweep by beating Hated 3-0 would look good for them. Just a bit until the games start, but we can really quickly see if we can update the other groups. See how they're all doing. What's up, Chariot? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Prediction, by the way, if anyone has the time to do it. But yeah, let's see. Can I load all the groups? Yes. Okay, here we are. So we've got Naps in the grand finals. They will move on. The winner of Gosu Ghost moves on. 11 beats 7 Elk. So Elk playing against 7x. Loser is eliminated. Winner moves on. Here we've seen this. Purple and Hated are both moving on to tomorrow. This set doesn't matter. And Straight actually beats Reggie 3-2. That's big. That's significant. Reggie playing THL. But Straight and the winner of this set will move on. Okay. This is good info. This is good info. Anyway, here we are with Purple versus Hated. We've seen them many times, though I forgot to put up the scoreboard. Or put the right teams in. There we go. Nice thing about my stream setup is I can do that very quickly. It's just as simple as pressing a button and entering a name, doing the same for the other team, and then updating the icons. Very nice. But yeah, Port Bay going to be the map for games 1 and 2, and Purple are kicking off right away with IS-7 meta. That is how it is, of course. The tank has tungsten shells. It hits very hard. It's quite mobile for a heavy tank. And they're going to rock 4 of them in a 62A, which is a nicely armored medium tank. Probably the best armor of a medium tank in the game right now. Better than the E50M, I would say, overall. Not maybe in terms of overall thickness, but usability of the armor definitely, I'd say, is the best. Hated rocking their German super heavies that they've done quite well with in the past, even against Purple. Beating Purple 2-0 in Alpenstadt yesterday. But they're not going to have a great town map here to run 6 of them this time around. So only 3, which is still a lot. MLE, Kronbon, IS-7, and Batchat. So they will have a light tank, but Purple will respond with a 62A of their own. So hello to Chariot Thighs. Hello Sneaky, I think I've said hi to you already. Mr. Turtles. I've said hello to everyone at this point. Samuel Pereira, welcome to the stream. But here we go. Again, both of these teams are moving on to tomorrow. So it really doesn't matter too much what the outcome of the set is. Even whoever wins the set isn't necessarily going to have better seeding tomorrow. It's just determined on win rate. So it doesn't really matter who wins and who loses the set. There's no difference. Anyways, the prediction I'll set up here. Yeah, it looks like it is. And here we go. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Here's Port Bay, y'all. Here we are. Exit Ron spawn, says Tyrannus. Nice. Hated saying exit. Nice. Purple are going to go directly towards a medium side. Port Bay is a map which, in my opinion, north spawn is better for medium side. South spawn, and I guess I can show you why that's the case. Let's look at chicks here. But maybe just from this side here. You see this hill, this little road in the middle. You can drive over this and be safe because you've got this hill protecting you. On the other side, you don't have the hill protecting you quite as much. You have to drive over that and be much more exposed than the purple's side because their hill is much further back and safer to cross over. So purple have a great advantage on this side of the map just by virtue of their spawn, but Hated doesn't care. They're going directly into the town, and Platter in the IS-7 going for an HE to reset. He gets a sneaky shot on Selena. Isn't going to reset Zaza because they double cap, and they actually win it on the points anyway just because of the double cap. And Slime actually grabbing B. Does purple have a reset? Black Andrew's going to try for something. He's going to go for an HE. It doesn't do anything though. Slime is sneaking himself in here. And Hated do grab the base. They actually have quite a significant advantage in terms of caps right now. However, shot in the side by Andrew, by Sinks. Slime is not going to get out of this scot-free. In fact, he's already bled half of his hit points for that base. But they did get the base, in fact. And the hit points are still in Hated's favor. So, honestly, not a horrible play. However, Slime is still not safe. He's backing up. And purple is still bleeding him out here. And Andrew could have a shot. He doesn't have a shot based on the building, so Hated are going to remain safe here, but Slime is a very, very easy pushing target for purple, who have overall better map positioning, I would say. Hated have all kind of grouped themselves into the town. Purple are able to push however they see fit from whichever side they see fit. And, oh my goodness, Platter is still able to put a shot into Slime, who has now got a dead ammo rack, dead fuel, dead commander. He's able to repair the modules with a repair kit, but his crew member is still dead. That could be an issue. And K911's going to try to sneak in the kill here. No, he spots Ghosty. Not able to sneak anything into Slime, but purple just have Hated surrounded here. Ghosty is succumbing to the push here. Purple is all coming in. Also, something interesting to note is that Tyrannus, so Slime does get picked off, hiding in this sneaky little position behind the rocks, but it makes no difference. Platter's not even looking at him. Ghosty's getting farmed all the way from across the map. He gets picked off as well. Purple are already up 2 tanks. Despite being down on the caps, doesn't matter. They've got a great push going. Zombie and Eric going to be the next targets for the team. Specifically, it looks like it's going to be Zombie, but hard to say. Zaza's actually struggling over on the other side of the map. He's fighting against Platter. And this little 1v1, but I mean, Purple's just got such a strong push going here. They are going in, stopping the B base. Andrew is, and Selena puts in the shot, but no difference being made here. The only interesting thing here is Tyrannus is trying to help Zaza with Platter here, but Platter, could he sneak in the kill? No. Zombie gets traded, so it's 870 points here for Hated, and Selena goes down, only 830 now. Purple are stopping all of the bases. They've got plenty of tanks left alive, 6 of them to be exact. Eric has 2 tanks on him. Chicks from behind in the 62A. Tyrannus only had 1 shell to get in on Andrew there, so he's not going to be able to pick up any kill there. So Purple stopping the A base. They're on the B base. They're not going up in caps at all, and it's a 6v1. Tyrannus will not survive this. The last tank left alive. Purple will take it on caps. He will survive the game. But Purple win game 1, no problem there. Hated just bleeding way too much to grab the B base, and even though it seemed manageable at first, Purple still had shots no matter how much Hated tried to protect their mouse. It was Plotter on the other side in the IS-7 who just had free farms into him. He did 3.2, but Chicks in the medium 4.2, he just farmed out. And Hated had no response to him. Purple does a really good job, something I've noticed about them all season, of keeping their medium tank away from being like focused out. And they do a good job of managing that tank, keeping him alive. And even though it's very important for a competitive team to try to focus down the medium tanks when they have the opportunity, because of that DPM that they do have, Purple, I think, has been very good at keeping them alive. Now, Chicks has been their main mobility player, however, Fruity has been playing a good amount of meds as well, though I believe he's spectating. He's not even here anymore. He was here earlier spectating. But I don't know if Chicks has a KPZ 50T, so whenever they want to run one, it's been Fruity. In this case, Andrew is running one. Spawn swap, and now Hated has the better side for North. And it looks like they may be going North. They've got a Batchat and a 50T, as well as 3 IS-7s. But Purple, they're running 4 IS-7s of their own, 2 Chieftains. It's meta. It's just simply the meta tanks. There's no reason to I guess, disperse from that. Chariot is saying a 62A. 62A's got very, very good armor now. Its hull is excellent. Its alpha damage was increased to 330. Very strong tank right now. It's very good. Niki saying 62 decent. No, 62 is not decent. 62 is very good. Anyway, here's game 2 on Fort Bay. Game number 2. What is the play? Purple is going towards the seaside, despite my opinion, and the opinion of many people, it being the worst spawn to go for. But in competitive, it matters a little bit less, because it usually happens in pubs that players just hide. Right where Andrew is right now, they don't cross, they just hide and they stop. Andrew's crossing, though, there's no fear. Shots fired into each other. The 50Ts do find each other, but Andrew missing a shot. Slime hits his. He's going to go corner. Andrew's going to be playing all the way up here in the shelf. And Hated's going to try to make a play to stop it. Maybe. Now, Slime's trying to farm him in the rear, but Selena not quite looking. Ghosty is going to put shots in, though, and Andrew is already getting bled out quite heavily. Tyrannos gets the kill. Purple overextended a little bit there, but Selena's taken a lot of damage himself. And Zombie's going to try to cover him nicely here, but the focus fire is what's important right now. And Purple are not picking up the kill quite yet. Selena should be able to put in another shot, and he just misses it. All the hit point sharing is for nothing. You want to be able to save these tanks to get an extra shot or two in, but complete miss from Selena. And now Ghosty is in trouble. He's going to get picked. Tyrannos is farming Andrew in the rear, which is a good play. He's shooting HE into Andrew as well. Really good shots, but Purple is surrounding and pounding right now. Zombie incredibly low. He's got 4 tanks directly on him. Slime got chased away in the 50T. Sinks has been focusing him. Checks, plus all firing on him. And Hated's medium tank dealt with just as quickly as Purple's died, you know. Obviously not as early into the game, but still. And Tyrannos has been farming in the Batchat, but Purple just simply doesn't care about the Batchat. Its damage output is not very high. And all they've been doing is trying to focus fire tanks. They've been able to kill the IS-7s quite quickly. Ram kill on Zaza there, and Eric full health in the Kron. They're just going to go for him. Tyrannos, who's been trying to farm in the Batchat, has just basically been ignored this entire fight, just because the Batchat's not a scary tank in terms of damage output. Yes, its clip is quite significant at 1,000, but I mean, once you unload that, you're reloading for I think 17 seconds. Haiti just has no DPM left. Eric being an empty Kron pawn. There's no DPM in that tank. Chicks gets the kill. No, low roll. K9-on-1 will get it instead. And Tyrannos trying to run away. Missed that shot. Sinks will hit another one most likely. Nice shot there, tracking Tyrannus as well. It is Jover. Purple are going to take game 2 as well. He's just running as far as he can, as long as he can, but in the famous words of Nemo, die for time. And Tyrannus dies for time. Purple are up 2-0. Ghost just 3-0'd Gosu. Gosu might lose top 8 because of that. Yo! That's crazy. Hold on. That's actually quite significant. Gosu might lose on top. Yeah, they might. Straight might be in on top 8 now. That's crazy. If Straight beats Reggie especially, that'll help them a lot. I'm going to have to check out those brackets. That is huge. Ghost 3-0'd Gosu, yeah. I mean, Sneaky would know. He's on Ghost. Are you Ghost Captain? I don't remember if you're Ghost Captain, but you're on Ghost, right? Gosu suck. Gosu's been playing really good all PYS 1 and 2. But losing out on this one is tough. I really wish I was watching one of those groups, group 1 or 2. It's all good though. Anyway, we are on Naval Frontier for game number 3. A map that we've seen before. Purple played against, or was it Hated? Against, you know, it was Hated. No. It was Purple. Purple played against so they played against 97354. But we're gonna see this matchup, and Hated, they look like they're either giving up or they're memeing. Or they're just risking it all here. They're realizing that they just can't out-brawl Purple. Purple's too good at the pushes and the focus fires and the brawls for Hated. So Hated are resorting to some sort of sneaky gimmick idea. They've got 3 TVPs, which is a tank that we've seen a little bit last meta, but it got nerfed significantly in the current meta, so don't see them anymore. This is the first time we're seeing them this season. Potentially a 4th. Purple running simple tanks, VKs, a mouse, Krons, and IS-7. No IS-7 spam for Purple, but here we are on Naval. Purple good at protecting the med. Purple med dies first. Yeah, funny as soon as I say that, Tim, isn't it? But anyway, here we are, potentially the final game of day 2 for the 3rd Prove Your Skill. And Hated are running, 4 TVPs and a Bat Chat, so they got 5 mobile clippers on their team. And Purple, they're going to be grouping together. All their Krons are grouped up here on top. They're just going to be holding together here. Predicting what Hated's going to do with their medium. Zombie did get spotted though, so they know that at least one of their meds is up here. They find Platter in the middle. Platter just get into a nice anchor position. Zaza trying to sneak in a shot, but if you pull too far forward here, you could get shot in the side. Thankfully, doesn't get hit by Plus. But Hated are going to rotate their TVPs away from the C side. They're grabbing A with Tyrannus. And Purple's still kind of holding their Krons up top. They haven't put in any big damage, but 2-5B starting to take a little bit. And the Kron runs will move in around, plus in the IS-7, putting a lot of pressure on Hated's seaside flank, whereas Hated is obviously going for a large counter push here. They could catch Chicks. They could indeed catch Chicks, going all the way around. And Chicks backs up a little bit too much here, that he's in trouble. K911 is going to spot Tyrannus, there's Chicks. But instead, Chicks now, yep, they're going to go for Chicks. He's the target here, 100%. He puts in his shot, and Tyrannus has been hit pretty hard. He's going to stay back, but they are going to clip Chicks out, no problem here, right? If you miss enough shots to not get the kill, that would be embarrassing, and they do get it. But Purple's pushing just hard over here. They take out the 2 and 5B. Zaza's in trouble as well. He's getting surrounded, but looking back on this side, Tyrannus is low. The TVPs are reloading, and they are sharing the hit points reasonably well. Zombie, who took a hit, is now delegating that to Ericosaurus, and he will get behind K911. But Purple's just got too many hit points left here. They've got almost 10,000. Sync's going to reload a shot, get the kill on Zaza. And the clips from Zombie are only going to be able to bring the hit points back so much. Andrew will pick up the kill before Zombie can unload the full clip. It's a 5v4. Tyrannos now in trouble. He's going to try to run up. Will the IS-7 be able to catch him, though? It's possible. IS-7 is a quick tank, and he's coming around to do it. Eric does get the clip on Syncs. Ghosty falls. Tyrannos barely gets away. It's a 4-on-3. It's not unwinnable for Hated. They've got nice mobile tanks, but Plus just pushing all the way up here. Tyrannos doesn't seem to be expecting it. Once he backs down just in time. Plus is now spotted. Hated, I think, realizes that they're getting backed into a corner here. Platter and Andrew not able to get the kill on Eric, but now Tyrannos going to cross, and he's dead to Black Andrew. Eric is trapped. And it is just going to be Slime, left alone. Trying to sneak some shots in on his rear, but he is the last tank left alive. Hated saying GG's. I had fun, says Hated. That's the end of that. Again, this set really doesn't matter because both teams are going to move on to the last day. So congrats to Hated and Purple on that. But unfortunately, Hated are struggling against Purple. They've played against Purple in many sets now. I think, what, 6 sets at this point? They won one of them. Also, everyone's saying thanks to you. Much love, y'all. Much love. I had fun as well. I do feel for Hated matching against the same team every single time, though. It does kind of suck. Even though, yes, you do have to win these sets against good teams, and I'm not necessarily saying this is the reason why they're not succeeding, because you have to win against these good teams if you want a shot at doing well this season, but that's just how it has gone. Purple seem to have their number. 3-0 win there. And congrats to Purple for the set dub. You don't have YouTube mods. There's dude who's being a ray of sunshine in chat. Am I missing something? Not a big deal. I don't really have any YouTube mods, no, to be honest. I don't really use YouTube much. Twitch is my main thing. Anyway. Congrats to Purple on winning 3-0. They take it. Let's take a look at how the other groups are going. Let me go ahead and load those up really quickly. Again, it seems like someone said that Gosu lost to Ghost, which is very significant. Because Gosu were a top 8 team. And now that they're out of it, that may be very difficult. Let me pull up the points as well. That is very large. The question is, can a team pass them? That's the question right now. Okay, so let's see. If I go ahead, share my screen. So Naps and Ghost are playing. Yep, Ghost did beat Gosu 3-0. 3-0, that's huge. Wow. Gosu beat out Ghost in the first round. That's because Ghost put in the wrong tank. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, that's very big, in fact. Because Gosu was doing quite well in the points, and now it's not looking so good for them. 7Elk defeats 7-7X, so 7Elk and Lev making their top 8s. Purple beats Hated, but they're both making their top 8, and Straight Reggie's still fighting. Okay, so we'll see how about this, but 7Elk Lev still going on. But all the teams, like, we know who's moving on, but yeah, Gosu losing out is significant because if we full screen this, sorry about that, Straight is 2,300, 23,400. Gosu is 25,200, so 23,400, 25,200. That's a difference of 1,400 points. I think 1,400. The difference between getting second and third today is only 200 points, but tomorrow teams are getting like 1,600 points or so. I'll full screen this as well. 1,600 points approximately for second, 1,200 for third. So Gosu might not lose out on top 8 because of that. Straight has to do quite well. Gosu getting third. I think that if Straight gets first today and at least second tomorrow, well, no. I think if Straight gets at least second tomorrow, they might make top 8. It's going to be very close. Because, the difference between these two is 197, so about 200. This is going to make that 1,600, 700, 800. About 1,800 points. That would be enough to overtake. Yeah. I think if Straight gets second tomorrow, they will qualify over. And if they win today, they might even qualify getting third tomorrow. We'll see. But Straight has a shot at top 8. 7 Elk, maybe. I didn't see what points they were at. Maybe it's going to be a little bit harder for them. Let's see. 7 Elk are on 23,200. If they outplay Straight, I mean, they're another 200 points behind them. That's going to make it actually a good amount more challenging for them. But 7 Elk could pass Gosu. I think both of these teams could. Naps, I don't think so. They're way too far behind. Naps is not going to make top 8. But 7 Elk or Straight will pass Gosu with good placement tomorrow. One of them should. Yeah, so that's interesting math. Hope that was useful. I'm going to really quickly do a quick refresh. If I go back to first stage and then go to second, it should update them. But we got to wait for it to load the groups because otherwise the website bugs out. It's been quite slow and also very buggy. As you can see, it's taken a long time. My internet's quite fast, so we'll see. I'll zoom out a little bit more so I can get the show all groups button. Naps Ghost still playing. 7 Elk, 11 still playing. Straight Reggie still playing. Okay, fair enough. So I thought maybe one of the sets would be over by now and it would be interesting, but I suppose not. So we're gonna call the stream there, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and send the raid out right now if you're on Twitch. So make sure to support the streamer that I choose to raid if I do. Yesterday there was no streamers that I follow and no Blitz streamers that were live on Twitch, so I couldn't raid anyone. But that's about it from me. Really quickly gonna plug the Discord. If y'all have not joined my Discord yet, we're almost at 1,000 members. We're at over 900 at this point. And if you join the Discord and we reach 1,000, it will really help me for applying for Discord discoverability, which requires 1,000 to apply. So would appreciate y'all joining. But yeah, catch y'all tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern for day 3 of Preview Skill 3. So this will be the last day for qualifiers, and then top 8, top 16, top 32 will all be determined, and we will be able to kind of see the next phase of the tournament after that. So thank you all for being here, and as always, stay safe, happy tanking.